the masterful revision, a deep, inspiring guide to Sagittarius. Look to the farthest horizon. Feel the irresistible pull towards the unseen, the unproven, the story yet to be written. That restless, hopeful yearning in your spirit, that is the ancient, untamed fire of Sagittarius calling you forth. You are not merely a sign. You are the cosmic archer of the Zodiac, the philosopher, the adventurer, the joyful seeker whose truth is a moving target. Always one more step, one more mountain, one more brilliant idea away. This is not mere wanderlust. This is the revelation of your soul's sacred quest. You carry the map of the entire sky in your heart and the unquenchable thirst for meaning in your soul. This is your call to remember who you are, to stop apologizing for your restless spirit, to lay down the burdens of narrow-mindedness, and to wield your boundless optimism as the liberating, truth-revealing force it was always meant to be. The elemental core, fire, mutable Jupiter. Your essence is fire, but you are not a contained hearth or a regal bonfire. You are the wildfire, the untamed, spreading blaze that clears the old brush of dogma and illuminates vast, unknown territories with the light of discovery. This is your enthusiasm, your infectious spirit, your ability to ignite hope and courage in the hearts of those who dare to follow your gaze to the horizon. You are mutable, the adaptable fire. You are the traveling flame, the teacher who adjusts the lesson, the explorer who changes course with the wind. You don't just burn. You spread, you inspire, you transform landscapes of thought. Your ruler is Jupiter, the king of the gods, the planet of abundance, expansion, and supreme benevolence. You are here to expand, to bless, to seek the grandest truth, and to gift the world with the wisdom of your journey. You wear the color blue, the hue of the vast sky and the deep philosophical mind, a cooling counterpoint to your fiery core. Thursday, Jupiter's day, is your natural celebration, a day for growth, learning, and grand adventures. Your lucky numbers: 3, 7, 9, 12, 21. Speak of creativity, spiritual wisdom, completion, and the fulfillment of divine purpose. You find your most exhilarating and mind-expanding connections with Gemini, who matches your intellectual curiosity with brilliant wit, and Aries, who fuels your adventures with courageous initiative. The Sagittarius archetype, the Centaur Philosopher. To be born under Sagittarius is to be born with a sacred arrow nocked on the bow of your spirit, aimed at the target of ultimate truth. You possess an optimistic, generous, and truth-seeking intelligence that is the antidote to despair. There is a specific, liberating strength to you. The archer's freedom is not recklessness, but a profound faith in the journey itself. You are idealistic, humorous, and have an unparalleled ability to see the bigger picture, the silver lining, the philosophical lesson in every experience. Your great sense of humor and warm, inclusive nature make you a beacon of joy, capable of turning a mundane moment into a memorable adventure. As a fire sign, you are in love with possibility, approaching life with an unshakable belief that the next horizon holds the answer. Ruled by Jupiter, you are on a sacred quest for meaning, wisdom, and the ultimate why. You are learning to balance the boundless freedom of the open road with the grounding responsibility of the arrow hitting its mark, to temper your brutally honest speech with the compassionate wisdom of Chiron, the wounded healer who shares your symbol. The shadow appears when the search for truth becomes a refusal to commit, when optimism veers into blind faith, or when your freedom becomes a prison of perpetual motion, avoiding the depth found in stillness. Your spiritual mission is to realize that true wisdom is found not only in the miles traveled, but in the insights integrated. That the greatest adventure is sometimes the inward journey. Your power is not diluted by direction. It is focused by it. You are the archer who must learn to stand still, to aim true, and to trust that the target is worthy of your shot. Mythology and soul mission. The archer and the wounded healer. Your symbol is the Centaur, the mythical being who is half man, half horse, specifically Chiron, the wise teacher and wounded healer. This represents your dual nature, the animalistic passion for freedom and travel, perfectly integrated with the higher mind's quest for wisdom and healing. The myth speaks of the eternal student who becomes the master by transforming his own incurable wound into a source of profound compassion for others. Your soul's campfire is at the crossroads of the world, a place for sharing stories, debating philosophies, and planning the next leg of the journey. But the lesson is clear. You must not only wander, you must return to share what you've learned. Your higher calling is to use your experiences as teaching tales, to heal others with your expansive perspective, and to inspire belief in a grander, kinder universe. Your challenge is to find the target for your brilliant arrow, a purpose, a truth, a commitment worthy of your vast energy. Your destiny is to be the joyful guide, the philosophical explorer whose greatest discovery is that meaning is not a destination, but the quality of light you bring to the road itself. Love, sex, and compatibility, the fellow traveler. In love, you are an enthusiastic, honest, and wonderfully playful partner. You show your love through shared adventure, through stimulating conversation that spans the cosmos, and through giving your partner the ultimate gift, the freedom to be their own unique, evolving self. You need a partner who is a fellow traveler on the path of growth, intellectually vibrant, independent in spirit, and secure enough to give you space while eagerly joining you for the ride. You require mental stimulation and a lack of clinginess, and your ideal match is someone who sees a relationship not as a cage, but as a base camp for mutual exploration. Your intimate life is an adventure of exploration, fun, experimental, and free from heavy expectations. It is about playfulness, discovery, and the joy of connection. Your greatest lesson in intimacy is to discover that true freedom in love is found not in avoiding depth, but in choosing to be vulnerable with a chosen companion. To understand that the heart, like the mind, can be a vast and exciting frontier to explore together. The ultimate partnership for Sagittarius is a joyful expedition. Two independent spirits who choose to travel the same winding path, offering mutual inspiration, honest communication, and a shared belief that the best is always yet to come. Friends and family, the global citizen. As a friend, you are the uplifting motivator, the storyteller, the one who drags your circle out of their comfort zones and into new experiences. You love to connect people from different worlds, share wisdom, and infuse every gathering with laughter and possibility. Your social circle is as wide as your interests, built on shared enthusiasm and the joy of discovery rather than obligation. In family, you are the breath of fresh air, the one who brings home stories from afar and expands the family's worldview. You may have felt like the black sheep or the restless spirit who needed to roam to find yourself. Your journey is to bring the wisdom of your travels back to your roots, teaching your family about tolerance, optimism, and the courage to follow one's own path, creating a legacy of freedom and faith. Career and money, the visionary pioneer. Your career must be a launching pad for your vision, your love for learning, and your need for autonomy and variety. You are inspirational, big picture oriented, and perform best in roles that involve growth, travel, education, or championing a belief. You thrive in fields like higher education, publishing, philosophy, travel, entrepreneurship, or anything that allows you to be a pioneer or a spokesperson for a larger truth. A repetitive, detail-oriented, or confined desk job is your kryptonite. Financially, you view money as fuel for adventure and growth, a means to experience, learn, and expand. You have a generous, optimistic approach that can lead to incredible abundance or impulsive overspending. Your challenge is seeing budgets as cages rather than maps. Your lesson is to see financial planning not as a constraint on your freedom, but as the strategic map that funds your grandest expeditions. To build an abundant life that sustainably supports your boundless curiosity and generous spirit. The Sagittarius man and woman guides to the free spirit. The Sagittarius man. He is the philosophical explorer, the eternal student of life seeking a fellow truth seeker. To win his heart, you must engage his mind, respect his unquenchable need for freedom, and share his thirst for adventure. He gives loyalty through shared growth and unwavering optimism, and expects a partner who is intellectually independent, honest, and never guilt-tripping. He needs a companion, not a captor. He is blunt not to hurt, but in pursuit of truth. Offer him a partnership that feels like the ultimate adventure, and he will build a lifetime of expansive, joyful love. The Sagittarius woman. She is the wild-hearted huntress, the priestess of her own destiny, mapping the world with her laughter. To earn her love, you must be authentically yourself, champion her independence, and keep up with her boundless energy and ideas. She expects her partner to be her equal in curiosity, to challenge her mind, and to never, ever try to tame her spirit. She is not fickle, but faithful to her own evolution. Her love is a choice renewed with each new day. Engage her philosophy, make her laugh, and walk your own path beside hers. In return, she will offer a love that is fiercely loyal, exhilaratingly honest, and expands your world in every conceivable way. To love a Sagittarius is to be invited on the greatest adventure of all. It is a commitment to growth as the highest form of love, a partnership built on mutual freedom and the relentless, joyful pursuit of what's next. It requires robust self-esteem, a love for the unknown, and the wisdom to understand that their need for space is not a rejection, but the very thing that allows them to return to you with a full heart and new stories to share. Sagittarius, this is your truth. You are not irresponsible. You are faithful to a larger call. You are not tactless. You are devoted to a raw, unvarnished truth. You are not afraid of commitment. You are committed to never stopping your evolution. Your mission is not to settle down, but to settle into your own boundless nature. Not to find all the answers, but to fall in love with the sublime beauty of the questions. The world doesn't need you to be less, to slow down, or to be realistic. It needs you to be exactly what you are. The optimistic, adventurous, and truth-seeking heart of the Zodiac. Now knock your arrow. The horizon is calling.